guys, welcome to my channel. Shauna with Shauna. Woo-hoo! Shine your light and I'll teach you how. Because you got it in you and you gotta believe. All about deep conversations and looking aspects about everything. A little bit of my crafts and my recipes and sharing of others' recipes as well. And my garden, my yard. But today the topic is, the title, okay? Loving somebody shouldn't be a burden. Loving somebody shouldn't be a burden, okay? So we're gonna go on that topic, but I wanna know, it's my 5 months anniversary. Woo-hoo, I couldn't have done without you all. I mean, really, we're doing this. We're having connections here. Isn't this awesome? It feels great, right? But are you getting with yourselves? Are you getting with your program, childhood life, whatever pain you have inside as well, whatever traumas or etc., okay? And the patterns and behaviors, everything. What you have to actually throw away in the garbage. It doesn't look good on you and it's not the best version of you, okay? It's the false self of you, and you need to clear that out to be the best version of you, to shine your light, because your light's in here and you are the world, and the world can change because it starts with us every time, each individually of us working on ourselves. Take time, you matter. Even if you have nothing, you still have to upgrade, okay, my lovely souls? Okay, so on this topic, when you're loving somebody, okay, and they just don't get you or you're disagreeing, it's okay to disagree. And you're trying so hard and all, maybe they have struggles in a marriage or relationship. Maybe there's struggles or some things and mental issues you don't know of or whatever, right? And if you do know of, it's never wasted. Love is never wasted. And it shouldn't be a burden, okay? Even if you're like divorcing or separation right now, okay, whatever you're going through, it was never a waste of time because you loved, and love is everything, and it shouldn't be a burden. You shouldn't feel like it's a burden that you love somebody or you love somebody or you love somebody, like, you know, your ex or whatever else, right? It's not a waste of time. Yes, maybe you went through stuff or whatever you had to go through with them and you're not with them anymore also. It wasn't a waste of time because you loved. It's never a burden. Love somebody is never a burden. It's not a burden at all. It's emotion we feel here for connection when we fall in love. It's there, installed us to do so in that way of being with people and we fall in love. It's supposed to be there. The universe, we're spiritual beings. There's love, it's emotion. It's in here. It's installed in us when we were born till now, whatever age you are. It's a lovely emotion. And you know, it's never wasted on somebody who you love. And they shouldn't be a burden to you. And if you feel like they're a burden to you and you're going through things with them and they're a burden to you, maybe you need a break or like a separation or a boundary or something. And talk with them. Communication is the key because you have to do that. Because you shouldn't feel like it's a burden. Oh my goodness, I'm trying so hard. I'm trying to help them. I'm trying to let them see and they won't want to do this. I understand. But it's never a burden. You can only do your part and your best. Okay? I'm just trying to share this to you guys. Loving somebody should never be a burden. And even if you're not with them, it's like, oh my gosh, what a waste of time. What a waste of that person. No, you loved. You didn't waste your time in your life. You know why? Because you loved. You cared for them. You tried your best in helping them. Isn't that wonderful? It shouldn't be a burden. Either way, if you're with them or not with them, it shouldn't be a burden to love somebody. Because if you really feel that, you really have to check in with yourselves. Why is it feeling that way with you? Why do you feel that way to your spouse or your boyfriend or girlfriend? Why do you feel like they're a burden to love? You really have to check in that. Like, is it necessary to feel that? It shouldn't be like a chore, basically. That's what it sounds like. Because no one should be a burden. We all are human beings. We all are learning. It's never a dead road. We all go through struggles. We all have like mental issues maybe or whatever what we have to go through with our spouse or boyfriend, girlfriend, whatever they have. Okay? It's never wasted. You're trying your best. You love them. You're staying with them. You're trying to make it work. They're not a burden. So accept your decision also. Because if they're really much of a burden and you feel like you can't do this anymore and it's really a burden on you, then maybe it's time to bail out. Maybe be honest and say, I don't want this. But then again, when you go to somebody else, who's to say you're guaranteed that they won't have any baggage or whatever they're carrying, right? Programs or childhood stuff or whatever, mental issues or etc., right? You don't know. So dropping the one you're with, you're just going on to somebody else, but somebody else has different things. So you know what I'm saying? So nothing is at loss here. There's no win-win situation here. And it shouldn't be. Loving somebody should never be a burden. It should be beautiful that you are trying with them. And you're giving your love to them. And you're being there. Even if you can't help them fully after a while. Okay? Because they have to help themselves. They do. But the fact is, you're there. They know that you got their back, and you're there for them, and you love them. It's not a burden, and it's not a waste. Because really, love is never a waste. We need to give love more. And love is everything. Love heals. Being with them, they see that you love them. They know you love them, and you're trying with them. But they don't want to feel that it's a burden. Because once you express that they're a burden, like you say, you're a burden, you know, like it's hard to love you, you're a burden to me. If you say that, you know what it makes them feel like? It makes them feel like they shouldn't even like exist or matter or whatever. They're gonna feel more lousy. So don't put more wood on the fire because they're feeling worse as it is. They're feeling not maybe good enough or whatever they're feeling. You don't want to put that on there for them to feel much worse. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to set examples here because it's never wasted. Time is never wasted when there's love involved. When you love somebody, it shouldn't be feeling like you wasted anything, any of your time, really, because you love them and they're not a burden. You love them dearly with all your heart and soul. Remember when you first fell in love, what connected with you both? When you first started in the beginning. Remember those little sparks. Remember those things why you fell in love. It's very important. And I learned that from actually, I had that tip by which James Sexton. He's an attorney. He's known worldwide, all over the place. You probably know him, James Sexton, okay? I don't know if he has a YouTube channel still. I'm not too sure. But he says, look back from where you began as a couple. Don't forget where you came from and why you fell in love with each other. Don't live there because you're moved on. You're more into different levels of your relationship, okay? You don't go back because you can't go back. The spark and all that newness is all gone. Sorry, but it's the truth. Some people feel like they want to have that still, that spark and the newness when they're like 4 years, 10 years, or etc., more years on. No, it's different levels of relationship and you got to grow with each other and you got to communicate because communication is the key. And a lot of people lacking of that. And that's why there's so many issues in marriages or relationships. Which I heard before. I had a marriage counselor before and she says she had a lot of people in her room of couples don't know how to communicate. But my partner and I, we surely do. I mean, we don't always connect in that sense. We disagree, but you got to learn how to disagree and do it politely and kindly because that has to be taught too. And there's not much taught in the world of that. You don't have to always agree with each other, but be kind about it. Okay? You don't have to fight. And just do it in a loving manner. And nothing's a burden. Loving someone is not a burden. And even if you tried your best and you can't do it no more with them. You didn't waste a day. Don't say, oh my gosh, I wasted my years with that person. No, you loved them. Remember, you did love them. Stop that nonsense. Loving somebody is never a burden. Okay? Yes, lesson learned. You picked maybe the wrong choice. And maybe you didn't love yourself, you know, self-love, like you didn't feel worthy of yourself and you didn't feel good enough, whatever, and you picked the wrong choice. Sometimes that happens. But you're aware now and you woke up and you're mature and you're probably healing whatever here and you realize you deserve better and you deserve love, and then you're open up for a different relationship and want to get married again. Okay. But the fact is, a lot of people are not always aware like that either. But love is not wasted at all. Love is everything. Love is not a burden. And I would like to know in the comments what you think about this topic right now, because I don't know. I like to hear your thoughts. What do you think about this? Because it's not wasted. It's an emotion in here we have to have. We have to do it that way when we fall in love. It's like it just happens, right? It's the connections we have. That fire burns in your soul when you're together with each other. When you first met and you just go on with each other at different levels of the relationship. And you try to make it work. But it has to be both of you, two of you. But it's very hard when someone has mental issues or struggles, that it's very hard to work together sometimes. So remember that. Love them and understand that sometimes they can't give you a lot back what you need because they are struggling and they have mental issues too. Love them still. Don't say they're a burden because they're going through some stuff. Okay? And no fault of their own either. I'm just pointing out these beautiful gestures, what you can do, what helps you understand. It's never a burden. It's never a waste. Love is never wasted. My gosh. We gotta stop that attitude nonsense. It's not. It's BS. It's not wasted. You loved. That's a beautiful thing. You loved. Right? It is. It's beautiful. Because love is beautiful. And I have so many topics on my content, on my YouTube channel of that. Love is a great feeling. That's one of the titles I have. I think I did the other day, whatever. Check that out amongst other ones. Okay? And today's content and what I did with my banana sunflower seed cinnamon muffins. Okay? That was earlier on today. So check that out. And love is beautiful and it's not wasted because we need love more in the world. Because you know what? With love in the world more, oh my gosh, think of it too. It will heal. It will heal all things. Lots of violence will go away. Everything, all these patterns, all this will go away at the wayside. We need to care. We need to give a damn. We need to wake up our eyes. It starts with us. Let's start now. Spread this content out there. Get this encouragement out there because we need to wake up the world. And I appreciate you guys being on board and subscribing and liking and sharing and commenting. They're beautiful. I'm so grateful. I wouldn't be able to do this interaction with you. You're my audience. We're working together here and I love it. Thank you. And it's my 5 months anniversary today. I can't believe it's gonna go. It's gonna keep on going. Even though there's changes in the YouTube, I'm gonna make it happen. And you know what? I need you on board to spread out this content and to help me as well as you're doing. And I appreciate that. Thank you. We can help one another. But you know what? Love is all feelings. Loving, helping even somebody out of love. Even helping a person on a YouTube channel, a creator, is out of love too and kindness in a different way. But it's not a burden. Nothing's wasted if the person doesn't want help and you're trying with anybody really. Love is giving. It's a nice feeling. It's a nice emotion. And it's not wasted. And it's not a burden. Even if you were trying to help your kids and you love them so much and you're just trying to help them, you're like, and they shouldn't be a burden. Either your children or grandchildren or whoever, too. Because nothing's wasted. You love them. Doesn't matter if they don't do what you say at times, too. Because when they get old, it's their life. Your adult children, it's their life more. You can only say what you can say and help. But they have to want it also, right? Right? You get it? If you have adult children or whatever? Agree? I know. It can be difficult, but you know what? They see it one day. They do. They're hearing you. Just don't give up on them. Plant the seed still. Doesn't matter what age your children are. Even grandchildren. I mean, give love. Don't give up on them. So, I gotta have water. It gets dry. Sorry, guys. Oh, I love water. It's not a burden. You should have water. But anyway, I'm going to go. But enjoy the rest of this content and other stuff on my YouTube channel. And love is never wasted. Don't say you ever wasted your time on somebody. You love them. You loved them before, you know? Even now when you're going through some stuff in the marriage or relationship, you love them. And no one can judge you on that. Because they don't know how you feel with each other. They don't know every detail what's going on in your relationship or marriage to judge you. Oh, why are you with them? Or why you care about being with them and blah, blah, blah. No one can tell you fully. You know deeply what you feel. And love is not wasted, and that's how you feel, and you still love them, then don't give up. There's hope. There's always hope with anything, okay? So, I hope you get this. Okay, guys, thanks for being here and your lovely souls, and woohoo, 5 months anniversary here. And stay tuned for whatever videos come up next. I'm not too sure, but do so, okay? And I'm not too sure about Sunday tomorrow if I'm going to put on. I'm not too sure, okay, or Monday. But stay tuned. Whatever comes your way, please check it out. Thanks for your time. And you remember, you have the light in you. You're enough. Okay? You matter. Okay. Shine your light. Do nice gestures today. Okay. Bye-bye.